morning.
Oh, it's okay. It's a morning. I always say good morning because wish everyone a good morning, or good day, or good evening, whatever time you're watching. Oh, sorry. We just did a COVID test. Christy's here as well.
That's why it's not a good morning. We just shove stuff up my nose.
Yeah. Please arrive back in child level testing positive. So, Christy, well, we know she did one the other day. We think she's just got a cold, but obviously with Thea being positive now, we are doing the testing. So I don't think I've got it. Oh,
take my snot juice.
Oh, anyway, we'll keep you informed. Well, as you can see, someone else is positive. That is Christy. That is me. And Mr. Withnell had to return home from work. Didn't have to, but they recommended working from home where you can. Obviously, Kevin can. He's had a PCR test. He's just doing a rapid now, so they're still getting results. But I think you're going to be like me. I don't think we're going to have had it.
No. It's only the
ones who don't look after themselves.
The other ones.
So, what? Food-wise and so her immune system would be low. Christy's wouldn't have a good immunity.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where we are at the moment. Never know what's going to happen to you, but it means obviously I won't be able to go to hospital now. I don't think, because tomorrow anyway. Because
is it tomorrow?
I don't know, but close contact now. So I have a funny feeling they'd say no. To find out, but I haven't heard anyway. So I'm assuming it's going to be next week. But I'll just get my washing done. See how we're going. I'm still in the wake up stage of the morning, as you can probably guess. I'm not going to have my shower soon though, and then I can hang out the washing. And yeah, progress with the day. Let's hope it's just one of these days and not one of these weeks. I've just been down to Mum and Dad's. My dad's been taken to hospital in an ambulance because he's very disorientated and doesn't know all the things he should know. So the ambulance kind of wanted to leave him at home, but we didn't feel that was right because he's not himself at all. Very abnormal behaviour. We didn't know how to make his breakfast and stuff this morning, things like that. So we asked them to they said they'd take him because he's just not himself. Anyway, so we've been over with Mum for an hour and Dad while that was happening. Luckily Kevin's home from work. He come back obviously being exposed to COVID and close contact. So, oh dear, didn't expect this morning. Anyway, I'm going to finish my cup of tea. I'm going to heat it up. I'm pretty sure it's cold, and then I'll try and get a few things done. My groceries are ready to... Christy was going to pick them up, obviously, but she can't leave the house, so I was going to pick them up. My car's in bits still. I'm still in trouble with my car, which is part of the reason we're getting rid of it, because I don't drive it enough, and the battery just keeps dying. So Kevin said to put the car back together. He said he could go about 12, so I'll be a little bit late picking it up, but that should be okay. What are they going to do? Put our groceries back on the shelves. Anyway, oh dear. Like I've got the washing hung out and the dog's dinner is cooked. Just got to dish it up, so I guess they're the most critical things. I'll check back in with you guys later on. Let you know how my dad's going. Okay, I thought while I was up waiting for my tea to reheat in the microwave, I would do my washing up. So I've got some bottles and stuff to wash up from our trip away and some stasher bags, so that's all washed up drying. I also dished up the dog's dinner and washed the Instant Pot, so I'll put that away later on. These are some jars and stuff that I got out of the fridge before we went away that have expired or we're not going to use, so they can get cleaned out. They're waiting to get cleaned out and then throw the glass jars away. This boy, he's a cheeky one. He's just following Kevin because Kevin's got a muffin. I think Coda's joined in too, but she was trying to work out how to get in front of him and jump up on the bench. You're a follower, aren't you? Follow. Oh, I got Daddy Bear. I got him. Oh, got you, Daddy. I got you. Where's the food? Chewy boy. This is not very good behaviour. What do we do if we want something? We're going to do that.
You heard from your dad?
Fun? Chewy. Daddy's letting you do it, isn't he? It's up to Daddy to say no. Look, I'll go over here.
Text him and see if he's right.
Come on, everybody outside. Watch out for pants. It's silly him being home by himself, isn't it, Coda? He's off up the driveway. There's still life in that puppy, that is for sure. than I am. You can see Coda's doing well now too with his legs. He's a little limp, but most of the time he's walking really nice on them now. What you doing? Come on. You're skinny again now that you've got your clip, don't you? Come on. You don't, you're a big fluffy. Come on, this side, pups. This way. Coda bear, come on. Okay, I brought my washing in. I now need to deal with this and pack the dishwasher from lunch. And I need to do my medication for the week. I think that's all I need to get done, and then that'll be good. I'm happy if I get that done. Did I say I brought the washing in? I've already brought the washing in. So yeah, let's deal with this now, and then I can go work on a vlog, or my photo book, or a jigsaw, or travel plans. One of the many things I still need to be working on. I'm pretty sure these are the vegetables I did before going away. So I don't know if they're still okay. Oh my gosh, I think I must have done them and not told anyone about them. Well, doggies are like vegetables for a while. Let's ask Christy to do it. I don't remember. Good boy. I saw you there. I saw you. Checking it all out. Oh, I did. You're a good boy. Because you used to steal the vegetables. Good boy. So I've done our dinners. That's the curry leftovers. And a quick update on my dad. He's being admitted to the neurology department overnight, and they're doing an MRI in the morning. Did they do anything tonight for Dad, do you know, Kevin?
They did a CAT scan.
They did a CAT scan. So an MRI in the morning. Mum's back home. Kevin went and picked her up. So she's a bit upset, but we offered I could go and sleep over there, or she could sleep here if she wanted, but she's okay. She's got Bailey. So, but Mum's a bit of a worry wart, and yeah, this won't be easy for her. I don't worry until I get bad news. So yeah, we'll just wait and hear what happens. Just finally getting a chance to check in with you guys. It's been a bit crazy. Right, I'm going to talk to you while I sort the dog's dinner out. So if I put you, let's see, can you go there? You guys can go there. Why I do this? Because I haven't even got their dinner on yet. So I should do that. So basically, saw I had a bath because I wasn't feeling good. Fibro's not the best today. And then I just take Mum into the hospital again this morning. Dad, they were transferring to the neurology unit and then they didn't, so he's still an emergency as far as we know. Well, he was earlier this morning. So I was taking Mum back in there. He's waiting on having an MRI. But this morning he thought he was in Tamworth, which is an Australian country town where my cousin lives. No, she doesn't live in Tamworth, does she? Yeah, I think she does. Yeah, my cousin actually lives there. So they go visit there to visit her. But like, that's his association with it. And he thought it's where he was. He didn't know he was in hospital. So, not looking too crash hot, but hopefully the MRI will show something up. Yeah, I had a call from my uncle, my dad's brother, because he couldn't get hold of Mum just to see if we'd heard anything this morning, which that was all we knew, was that he woke up, thought he was in Tamworth. So Mum's, I nearly got her in there, into town. And when we were discussing medication, and she realised she hadn't had her insulin. So I said, well, we'd better get it. We've got to keep her healthy. So we drove all the way back home and did her insulin and did her blood sugar levels, and it was really high. And then we realised she wouldn't have had her insulin yesterday because Dad organises all that for her, and he didn't do any of her medication yesterday. And so Mum's confused as well. Like Dad had been sort of like a virtual carer, I guess, for my mum. Had been doing a lot of stuff for her, like medication. So yeah, he didn't do that yesterday, so she hadn't had it yesterday, but she thought she had. She said, I would have had my insulin, but Mum, you didn't have any medication yesterday. Oh, so yeah, I think we're in for some challenging times ahead. Yeah, I don't know, Mum's really capable of looking after herself properly, but luckily we live next door. That's, you know, this is the best thing. That's why I'm trying to get them to move to Shell Cove. They're trying to move to Shell Cove too, but they're not getting a lot of information about the new retirement place that's being built down there. Alright, go get the vegetables, I'll be back. Okay, I found all these vegetables yesterday, they're already done. I don't have to chop our vegetables. I've got a headache if you can't tell. Yeah, so I don't know what I was saying now. My Mum's in there now, we got her back in, got there eventually. Not sure, the visiting hours, if he was on the ward, were for 2 hours between 11 and 1. But in emergency, there's no set time, so she just let me know when she's ready to come home. I was worried about it. I'm kind of glad in a way, because when she had to go to the ward, I thought Mum could have trouble finding her way around in the hospital. Well, I think she's better than she used to be at that sort of stuff. But I'm not supposed to go to hospital being a close COVID contact. Kevin's PCR came back negative yesterday. So I don't think him or I've got it. Mind you, I didn't think Christy had it either initially. Wrong about that, but I haven't done a test this morning. I don't see any point. Kevin hasn't got it. If he'd come back positive, I would have obviously done another test. So yeah, that's how we are. Kevin's still working at home, which is fantastic, because I got him to sort out the insulin stuff. Luckily she has a set amount each day, so I didn't have to try and calculate, because I don't know how much to do. So it's a set amount each day she has, so that was one good thing. So Bailey's over here again. He was so desperate to go home last night, it was funny. You're on pressure cooker. Why are you not on? Right, because it's not plugged in. I need that bit. Oh dear. That was Bailey. So I think it's time for another cup of tea and regroup. Think about what I'm doing. I want to try and take the dogs out, but I'm not up to it at the moment. So hopefully later on I'll get them out for a walk. Bailey's been for his little walk. And it's a beautiful day, so I would really like to get out for that. But I took some Panadine about half an hour ago, I guess. So we'll give it a bit longer. We'll have a cup of tea. And then, yeah.
Alright, here's some music picked just for you.
I don't want any music. What she's going to pick for me. What is that? It sounds like one of my songs. Oh, I'll listen to it for a bit. I'll get my cup of tea and I'll check with you, back in with you guys later on. I want another test this morning just to be safe. And you will have to excuse the randomness of my vlogging at the moment this week, obviously, for a number of reasons, mainly because of my dad, obviously. Apparently he's had a slight stroke. So I don't know how that compares to a mild stroke or a severe stroke or an average stroke, but they said a slight stroke. They're still trying to find out what caused it so they can prevent it from happening again. I assume he's having some treatment for it. So still very in the early days of finding out what is what. I don't feel tired because some of the COVID symptoms are the same as what I suffer with fibro. I've got a bit of a headache today, a bit of a scratchy throat, but I get that every so often anyway. And I think I've just got a bit of cold, I've got a runny nose. Again, I do have a runny nose year round. So it doesn't look like anything's going to come up. The testing line is, I don't know what they call that one, is solid. I'll give it the 15 minutes. Kevin's negative still. About to go hang out some washing. I've got to take Mum into town in about 25 minutes. And I haven't had a breakfast, but I'll probably do that when I come back. I have done my chickpeas this morning. So they're done. I've got the black beans soaking now, and this should be the finished soybeans, but I did stuff them up. But yeah, so they're a bit funny, but they're fine because they're for the dogs, so they won't complain. So I'll go hang that washing out. And then we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a negative test, which I did think it was. I didn't think I was suffering anything different or abnormal for me, but I just want to be sure. We've taken Mum into the hospital and whatnot. Don't want to give her COVID. Ah, dear. What a weekend. We've only had 2 days of it. Oh. I just went into our little local shop, which is over there, like a real person. I think that's might be the second time since the start of the pandemic I've been in there. So, mainly because I wanted red purple cabbage. And I thought I'll have a look around because I haven't been in there for ages. They sell the butter that I like, that I bought back like 6 cartons from Fromster. They sell that there. So I know I'll get my butter, my vegan butter, that's a nice one. And probably not a good discovery, they had the Biscoff, the big packets of Biscoff biscuits that I, again, also bought back from Fromster. That's probably not a good discovery. But okay, they don't come here often. So I can't believe they have 2 of the things that I've been missing and haven't been able to get a hold of. Anyway, I dropped Mum in. She's got a doctor's appointment. She's getting her 4th or 2nd booster, 4th vaccination today as well. And then she's going to the hospital to see Dad. He has finally made it to a ward, so that's good. He's out of the emergency department now. I can't imagine. I don't think he complained about that, but it's such a noisy place. I don't know I could have handled it myself. But anyway, that shows how busy the hospital is. It's in the neurology ward now. So yeah, poor Mum. She's as you can imagine, she's struggling. Such a shock. It just came so quickly. And I don't know if I told you guys that we've been talking about strokes the night before, because my granny, my dad's mum, had a stroke. She had a bad stroke because she lived by herself and wasn't found for hours later, so she ended up in a really bad way after her first stroke. Second stroke kind of thankfully did kill her, but the first stroke she was just never herself after that. So it was just fun. We were talking about that night before, and Kevin was giving signs to watch for a stroke, like the paralysis and things like that, which Dad hasn't suffered with, I don't think, because it's mainly his memory and like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to see my puppies. I've got Bailey again today. My fibro is shocking today, so I'm in quite a bit of pain, so I probably don't much. So Mum goes, I can get an Uber in. She's never done an Uber in her life, but she goes, I can get an Uber in. I said, it's fine, because all I'm going to be doing is sit on the couch anyway, and my head's thankfully not as bad, because I do not like to drive when I have a really bad headache. But my headache's eased a bit. My throat's sore, I think. Did I tell you that already? Well, I did the test, which definitely came back negative, but I've been wearing my face mask in the car with Mum, and obviously into the shop, which I'm required to do in the shops, because I've been in close contact. Anyway, let's head home. That's probably the excitement of today, is going to the local shop that I couldn't tell you the last time I went in there. And I used to come in here all the time. Anyway, I'll get home, have some breakfast, because I haven't eaten yet. No wonder I'm a bit hungry. Kevin's gone to pick Mum up. He wanted to go into the office to pick up some parcels that are in there, so we won't see anyone while he's in there. Just duck in and get them, pick up Mum from the hospital. And while they've been out, I've been trying to get a few things done. I finished hanging out on my hand washing, and it's well, it was a windy day, and the wind might have dropped down, but I'm hoping everything's going to be dry. It was a good, no, I can still hear the wind. So it was a good day for getting the hand washing done and my normal washing. I've dished up the dog's dinner, and over here I have got the chickpeas into bags and some for dinner that I'm going to make probably tomorrow night. These are the soybeans the dogs I'll add to their dinner for a while, next few days or whatever. Almond milk is made. I've washed the lettuce. Still got to chop up the red cabbage, and I'm going to get tofu to marinate. I've washed up. I gave the pressure cooker a really good clean because it sort of exploded this morning. Well, it didn't explode, it leaked. I see a drip I've missed. So I've given it a really good clean inside and out. So that's done. Alright, let's deal with a bit more stuff before they get back. I just brushed Bailey. This is the amount of fluff. Okay, there's my hand for comparison. You should feel a bit lighter, Bailey. Because I just want my treat. Just want my treat. I had a brush. I should be getting a treat.
Go. Sit. Sit.
I don't like this.
Sit. Good boy.
I don't think you like this.
Ready?
Try, Kevin.
Sit. Keno. Stay. Stay. Good boy.
Oh,
what a good boy.
Oh, you look cute.
What a good boy.
It's alright, it's
What a
alright.
good boy.
Cody didn't like his pram at first either.
What a good boy.
He won't need to use it, but if he does.
Look at the little walkies. What a good boy. What a good boy, Chewy.
He's just looking like doesn't understand what's going on.
What a good boy. What a good
Really
boy.
good. Why can't I go for a ride?
Put them both in.
Sit. 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 Chewy, sit. Sit. Good boy.
Like a chewy size pram. Coda's having a go now. So he's bought this for the new place when we move. Is that better than your pram, Coda?
It's bigger.
Yeah. You
Good
could
boy,
lie
jump out.
down in that
What'd you
one.
get? Good boy.
Oh, I said, oh, I quite like it here, Dad.
Do you want me to help you out?
They're good boys. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's Thursday. Not having a good day again, fibro-wise. But good news, kind of, I think. Dad's supposed to be released from hospital today. We're all a bit confused about that because we don't know how he's going to manage at home, but I guess the hospital are really busy, I know that, and they're not really doing anything for him physically. He's able to take care of himself. We hope at home anyway. So yeah, they're sending him home. He's still gonna have some more tests done. We'll see. I mean, thankfully we live next door, because like he was mum's not official carer, but he looked after my mum. So if he can't look after himself, he can't look after my mum. Like, how do they go? But we'll work things out, I guess. See how he is when he gets home. It was just he gets confused about names and what's happening. That's fine, as long as he can sort of safely do things that, you know, like make a cup of coffee or a tea or something like that. If it can be done safely and he can do everything else, well, that's okay. Anyway, that's what's happening. Kevin's just taking mum into the hospital now, and she'll stay there until he gets released, and Kevin will pick them up. I offered to go though. Now that I'm worse than I was earlier, I am glad that Kevin is doing that. Yeah. Don't think how much else to update you on. I was trying to get psyched up to go and do things. I just set myself I'm going to get up because I've got to go to the bathroom, so I'll go and do the dog's dinner at least or something like that. Chewy's outside being naughty. I thought I'll just try and do like, I was going to just pick one job to do for the day, and I thought, well no, I need to try and do a few more jobs for the day, but the only urgent one I need to do is pick the dog poos up for both places. So that's kind of a bigger job than normal because it's bin day. But I'll do that some stage. It's not actually done until later on. And then I was going to try and do my kitchen and vacuum. But if they don't get done, that doesn't really matter, I guess. I was feeling better. Like I was feeling really bad when I first woke up. Then I felt a bit better. And now I'm feeling really bad again. Oh. Actually, I might go take some medication. I never think to take the stronger medication when I'm at home. But I might do that today, actually. Because I really would like to get some things done. Anyway, that's how we are. So, well, I'm very pleased I got the doggies out for the walk when we did, because since coming back, my pain level is just going up there. So, but anyway, I'm going to drag myself out the door and go and pick up the dog poos from both the places. So they're ready to go in the bin because the bin gets collected in the morning. Kevin has just gone to pick up mum and dad. I don't know what the outcome's going to be. Mum sounded really stressed. So we'll just see how things go, I guess. But wish I felt better. That would be really brilliant. Actually, I'm going to try and chase the doctor. I've left 2 phone messages for him. And I still haven't heard, but I don't know. Oh, my phone should see. I can see it now. My phone after the walk. So, alright. I'll try and ring them. They're probably not going to answer. I just want to talk to a human rather than leave another message. What's my hair doing? I don't know. And then we'll go and find other dog poos. Oh, I've got everything happening now. So picked up after the dogs, taken down a few things to Nan's. I've got some potatoes cooking for my lunch. I've got tofu there that's been marinated, ready to cook afterwards. The dog bowl's out. The dogs are having a leftover dinner tonight. They've got bits and pieces. And then I'm going to make Mum and Kevin a Bangkok special, which is basically an egg and cheese toasted sandwich thing. I have got out some stuff to make my oats with. Some bread for the toasted sandwich. Got to finish off my salad stuff. I'm going to make up some chia puddings. And I'm in the process of grinding flax seeds or linseeds or whatever they're called. I think we call them linseeds here, but I think most of the world call them flax seeds. I call them flax seeds. Anyway, so I'm doing that amongst everything else. Okay, I've got my 2 overnight oats done for tomorrow. 2 chia puddings with some blueberries. And what am I up to? Waiting for them to get home, I think, and we'll have some lunches ready to take over to Mum's. Kind of looks funny because mine looks humongous, and yet I'm sure mine will be a lot less calories than these ones with an egg and a slice of cheese and some vegan mayonnaise on them. Mine's all healthy, but a lot bigger. Oh boy, what an afternoon. Gosh. I'm back home. I don't know how long I've been gone for. A while. Now I've got to... Yep, Christy's here. Way back. Yeah, so Dad's home. It's doing okay. His memory's obviously not quite where it should be, but he was, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. We've got the medication done up for them for the week.
Either.
No, my memory's not either. Kevin's been running around to the chemist. We've been to the chemist twice to get their medication sorted out. We've refilled, done the medication for the week. And I don't know, I'm not with it either, but I'm going to make dinner now because I'm making dinner for Mum and Dad as well, so I'll get that done. And I'm going to put this tofu on. I didn't get to it either.
You ready?
There's nothing in there yet. You've already had the potato.
Oh, I'm waiting.
You've had the potato.
So
Sausage.
cute.
Yeah, because he was going.
What a crazy.
He was going silly. But of course I didn't hit record.
Were you doing a crazy chew?
Go Chewy!
Crazy.
Go Chewy! Go
There
Chewy!
he goes.
Go!
There
Go
he
Chewy! Go! Go
goes.
Chewy! Go! Go Chewy! Go!
There he goes.
There's toys down there. Chewy goes! Go Chewy! Go! Go Chewy! Go!
Funny boy.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just come back in.
Boy,
Come up here to see my daddy.
Boy.
Hello. You were having a frisket. Are you being a frisket biscuit?
You are a frisket.
Oh, we haven't had dinner yet either. You're right there. Just climb on top of Daddy. Climb on Daddy.
If you want, because you're nice and warm.
Climb on top of Daddy.
Cold in this
So
house.
there's toys down there, Daddy.
I just picked it up for you 2 seconds ago and he dropped it again.
Why am I good at... Thank you, I've got a kiss.
Why is your collar still on, you silly head?
Good boy. Are we over your friskiness now?
Oh, doggo.
Are you over your friskiness? I come home and Kevin bought us some vegan cupcakes, and usually he was worried to get in trouble, and I watched it and said, oh, that looks absolutely divine, you know, something like that. I was very happy to see a cupcake. It's been that kind of afternoon. Cupcake is appreciated today, even though I've been eating like really healthy all day. You're right there, Chew. Are you comfortable, mate? Yep, he is.
Tea and cupcake.
Yep, cup of tea and a cupcake. It's just what I needed. Good afternoon. I just realised it's already gone past midday. It's been a bit of a crazy morning. I think it's just going to be a bit of a crazy time. So you have to just bear with me, and I'll just vlog when I remember. What I've got to say, I had to go over and see Mum and Dad this morning. Dad was a bit confused about medication and breakfast and stuff, so Mum was getting very upset about it all. So she really probably needs someone there with her, but she doesn't want anyone else there because I think she feels responsible for another person instead of them coming to look after her. But we'll start going over in the morning, like 8:30, and check that everything's under control. They've got their medications and their breakfast and things like that. So that took a bit of time. I have managed to clean the kitchen this morning. Like when I get up for my tea, I've been cleaning it, so it's all finished now. So that's nice. Tomorrow I'll work in this room. And probably Kevin coming down the stairs because we're about to take the puppies out for a little walk. And yeah, then we'll probably have a rest up this afternoon since we've done a few jobs this morning. What is this dog like?
You're a big dog. We shouldn't tolerate this sort of behaviour. But you're very cute. You're not getting any. I'm not going to reward you
but
for
there might
this.
be a crumb. You might get a crumb.
It's very pastry-y, so there probably will be a crumb.
It's so funny. It's got one leg on the floor and one leg's not. One leg's there and one leg's on the floor. There's a gap. The coat is watching from a great distance. He's a good boy, Coda Bear. Not like this one.
You're not a good boy. This isn't good. We shouldn't pet you. We shouldn't talk nice to you. Because you're being a bit naughty.
God, he's so cute. How can you resist? It's hard to resist that cuteness, isn't it?
Okay, Chewy, get down. Get down. Get off.
Oh, Dad.
Get down. Get down.
I've got my legs down. Oh, legs
Down.
Okay, I'll come and see mummy.
You stay over there. Stay over there.
Okay, I'll sit here and be cute. How am I going to get the crumbs now?
It's the nicest thing I've ever had from there.
That's from Baker's Delight. What was it?
It's a Danish with Nutella.
Probably not a good discovery.
It's probably overcooked, so it's really crispy.
Oh, well, at least we don't go down there too often, so it's not so bad. Finally got this puzzle finished over the weekend, so that's good. One piece missing, as you can see, but yeah, I did actually enjoy that one, even though I struggled with it a bit harder, but it was still quite doable. Didn't get stuck. It was just a bit slower going then. Oh.